How could I describe Auroville? I would like to find the exact colors, the true words. So many things have been said about Auroville and repeated so often that they have lost their meaning. Where are the words that have kept the fragrance of life? I would like to show Auroville just as she is, simple, alive. Like some of the women I have known here. In fact, if I just showed them, perhaps through their hearts, Auroville could be seen. I would prefer not to say their names, or the names of the countries where they were born. But people may find it necessary, so here they are. She is Surya Gandhi, and she comes from a small village a few kilometers from Auroville. Her name is Luisa, and she was born in the city of Padua, in Italy. She is Jyoti, and she was born in Bhopal in the center of India. But what does it matter where they come from? Since what we want to see is Auroville. Perhaps it would be easier with children's words. What would Jyoti say if she had to explain Auroville to a child?
I will tell him that Auroville is a place where he could be whatever he wants to be. It's a place that gives him this space inside and outside. All that he likes to discover, all that he likes. As a child, he always wants to play, he always wants to learn, he always wants to grow inwardly and outwardly. And I would tell a child that there he can do it, he can realize whatever dream he wants. It's a place where you can realize any dream if you really want to. It's a place of dreaming. It's a place which gives you the chance to dream.
A dream which seems to be well planted in reality. A dream which does not flee to heaven and which takes many different shapes. Is Surya Gandhi too pursuing her dream?
I'm enjoying with that job. Actually, that is the main thing. When you do these things, it's joyful to do that.
Does her joy come from her work, or is it because of something else? I am not certain. And that something else, how could it be defined? Is it even possible to define it?
That's very difficult to define because everybody comes with a different perception, with a different hope, with a different dream, and it cannot be put into one category.
I like to help. Somehow the people receive my help thing, no? Whatever it is, any kind. That is my main concern, or I can, how do you say, it's my main more motivation to do that. When I finished last week, one village health worker, she want to express herself in between family problem. I can't say I'm going away. Then I have to wait for an hour to listen. I am not doing anything, but I am listening her point, and she feels better. In that case, then I had to come back late lunch. No, it's something. Sometimes I have to see why they get the problem. Even I cannot talk to the husband, but I said I can listen you, but I don't know whether I can come and speak with you after you get problem, or you try to solve with your relation. But she felt more happy when she shared the problems. No, like that. It's one way. It's a kind of even you can say it's a healing for them to listen also. You are not doing anything, but receiving things also. Another side person get more. A better feeling, no? In that way, I'm doing it my life like that. It's
I cannot define the profession of these Aurovillians. Is Surya Gandhi a dentist, a social worker, a teacher, or yet something else? Difficult to say. first, one would believe that Louisa is a hairstylist, but no, I cannot confine each of these women to a profession. Not with a sentence like, she's an artist or she's a teacher. Besides, who is a teacher in Auroville? Who is a student?
I feel it's both. You can learn and teach. You can become a teacher or you can become a student also. Then there is no age on it. Mother said, education is the unending process. You call it eternity. In this, it's true. Because I am teaching sometimes as a teacher, then I am learning another day with another class. It's true.
At times, one is a student. At other times, one is a teacher, but a student of oneself, a teacher of oneself, always.
Whatever I do, as I said, I try to get more and more in contact with myself and try not only to go inside but also to expand myself in every way, whether it is art, whether it is mentally, whether it is physically, whether it is in other vitally, in senses. I try in every way to have every occasion, every external contact to grow. So for me personally, it is an eternal education, and here we have lots of possibilities to come in touch with that. So I think on the whole, Auroville is a wonderful place for eternal education.
The work is really important for the development of the human being, to develop all the parts of your being. For me, the work is this, it's very clear. It's a tool to develop yourself.
Everybody is trying to outgrow himself in some way or the other.
at the same time you can be fulfilled because you are doing something for something wider than yourself.
And whatever we do, we are all one. There is some special power in this place.
This lady, she started to ask.
D'accord.
Yeah.
I remember the words of the Gita. Whatever you do, whatever you enjoy, whatever you offer in sacrifice, whatever you give away, whatever the object on which your will concentrates, do it as an offering to me.